Hi, it's Jill Osborne from the IC Network office, and I'm here today to give you another self-help tip, this time on irritable bowel syndrome and constipation. Now, research is still trying to figure out why interstitial cystitis is so strongly correlated with irritable bowel syndrome. Spend any time in a support group and you see that the vast majority of patients do have symptoms of IBS, including diarrhea, constipation, or rotating between the two. And if you're a veteran IC patient, you've probably already figured out that when you're constipated, your bladder symptoms get much, much worse. Thus, it's very, very important that you stay regular. Now, irritable bowel syndrome and IC are interesting in that they have some commonality, and that commonality is about nerves that are being irritated. So when you have IC, it's the nerves in the bladder that control frequency and pain that have been irritated. When you have irritable bowel, it's the nerve that controls how food moves through your gut that appears to be irritated. So in both conditions, we want to calm and soothe that nerve as compared to provoking that nerve. Thus, diet modification is important. And it's really ironic that the IBS diet is very similar to the IC diet in that we're going to remove foods that have caffeine that are neurostimulatory, like coffee and tea. So, how are we going to keep ourselves regular? It comes down to fiber. And this is one thing I learned. I found a great book. A couple of years ago, I had a really bad onset to my IBS. And I just realized I didn't have enough information. So I found this great website run by a woman named Heather Von Voris, who happens to be the author of this book called First Year IBS. And one of the things that she talks about is fiber. That there are two different types of fiber. There's a soluble fiber that typically dissolves in water and tends to be clear, as compared to an insoluble fiber, which is commonly found in like bran cereal. And what I noticed was that when I ate a lot of bran cereal, I got very bloated and gassy and uncomfortable. And it turns out that bran cereal and insoluble fibers actually pretty rough on the bowel. And when you have IBS, it can make your bowel be irritated and perhaps work a bit too hard. Heather talks about using a soluble fiber to help keep your bowel regular. And the one that she recommends is called Acacia fiber. And this happens to be one that she sells and that I use every single day. And I have to be very honest in telling you that I had gotten so used to my IBS and being a little bit uncomfortable that I was stunned about 10 days after I started this fiber to actually have a normal, pain-free bathroom episode. And so when you're struggling with IBS, remember your goal is to calm and soothe your bowel. Helpforidbs.com offers some great dietary suggestions. This book by Heather Von Voris offers wonderful diet suggestions. And this fiber, in my opinion, is one of the best fibers on the market today. I love it, and it's really changed my life. You can find this in the ICN shop at www.icnsales.com. And if you're looking for more information on IC, of course, please come to our website at www.ic-network.com.